Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's Weekly Thought Fuel. I'm Sarah, this is Keith, we're with the Leaders Lyceum. Last week we introduced you to the idea of going out and seeking feedback and getting perspective from other people to understand yourself better. Today we're going to talk about the mindset that we want you to have as you go into those conversations.
Right.
It's a spirit of curiosity, but just to make it a little more fun, we call it putting yourself on the shelf. So it's not the Christmas elf on the shelf.
It's not even Army Man on the shelf.
Army Man, nope, self on the shelf. So
Right.
we want to talk about that today.
If you get that, send us a text. All right. So here's the deal. Putting yourself on the shelf is so much harder than you think it is. We've all been raised to sort of have conversations where I'm thinking about what I'm going to say as you're finishing what you're going to say. And when we do that, we tend to not be as pursuant or curious about where the other person is really coming from. However, when we're getting feedback about ourselves, it is really important that we take our own perspective out. We call it, like, I'm taking me out and I'm putting me on the shelf. I'm going to have a conversation with you. I can't agree with you. I can't give you my thoughts. I can't give you my perspective. Every time I do that, me back off. But I'll still be there when the conversation's over. So that's kind of where we're headed. So we have an exercise for them.
Yeah, so what we want you to do is we want you to practice on something that's not necessarily talking about yourself, because that's really hard. But we do an exercise here in the program that it's even just talking to someone about an experience that they've had in a new city. Or you can do what you did over the summer or anything. Just something where for that short period of time, maybe 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, the whole conversation is you being curious and understanding what they are trying to tell you, the story that they're telling you.
And where this gets really tricky is in catching yourself going, oh my gosh, I've been there too. Mm-hmm. Or, oh my, same thing happened to me this summer. Right? Yeah. You're off the shelf the second you've done that. So practice it for 3 minutes with someone you like about a topic that's not about you, and you'll see what we're talking about. Until then, we will see them next week.
Yeah. Good luck.